Today, let's look at accountable talk. What does it mean to be accountable? If you're accountable, you're responsible for the words you say. It also means that if you make a claim, you need to use evidence to support it. It's responsible to provide proof for what you say or what you think. Most importantly, if you don't have evidence, it might seem like you're making it up or you can't support it. What happens when we use our accountable talk? If we speak using accountable talk, we are focusing on the topics that we're discussing. It helps us stay on task. More importantly, it allows you to tell someone that you don't agree with their thinking and explain why. This way, you are not attacking the person, you are focusing on their ideas. This way, everyone learns more. So for example, in class, you'll most likely have to read a text and discuss it either in person or over the computer. If you're focusing on the text, you'll see that there's more than one side to almost every argument. Let's focus today on how to share, agree, disagree, and clarify using our accountable talk. In a discussion, we might agree or disagree with an idea that our classmate might state. In some cases, we might even need to ask for more information. It's okay to tell your classmate that they are wrong, even if you're friends. Together, we'll achieve more and think more rigorously using accountable talk. Here's some examples that we should look at. Agree, clarify, disagree, and rethink. Using all four of these components together, you'll be able to discuss, disagree, and go deeper into what you might even already know a lot about. So, if we want to share a claim, we want to use RACES, which means to restate, answer, cite the text, explain on top of that, and then support it. So, if we're going to share, we might want to say, after reading the article, I believe that blank. In the article entitled blank, there's ample evidence to prove blank. Based on the evidence in blank, I've concluded that blank. While some people may believe blank, after reading the article blank, I have found that, and so on. The reason why I like to do this is because I directly state my evidence from the text. If you're doing this, you're providing some support. It's harder to argue with someone who has the evidence in their hand. If I agree with you, and I see your post on Blackboard, or we're discussing something in class, it might say, you bring up solid evidence. This connects to what I wrote in my post because, so you're allowing them to expand on it. I agree with your claim about blank because, I agree with your argument, and to add on to your claim, I think another reason to support your claim is blank. I found that in paragraph blank when the author states that blank. You make a great point. That supports my claim as well by, so notice, you're not just saying, yes, you're right, you're going in and saying, I have more evidence. That evidence you have is really excellent. To clarify and rethink, sometimes we might not understand the entire picture just from one post. So you might want to say, can you tell me which paragraph you found your evidence in? That'll help us retain our ability to be reliable. Can you give me more information about your claim? Can you give me another example from the text? Where in the text does it say that? How did you figure that out? By using these, it'll help us dig deeper and find more information. We also might want to rethink. Say you change your mind. That's totally okay. What you said made me rethink my claim because... To disagree. Unlike Spider-Man in this photo over here, we're probably not going to point at people. But it's totally okay to disagree. Just make sure that you're focusing on the topic and not the person. I disagree with your claim because the article states in paragraph blank that while what you are saying is true, I believe blank. To support my reasoning, in paragraph blank, it states that blank. While I respect your claim about blank, the article proves otherwise when it states blank. While you make a solid point about blank, the article states in paragraph blank. So notice, it starts off by saying disagree about the idea, then goes right back into using the article, using the text. This applies to more than just LAL, because you're going to notice in real life, you might have a disagreement with someone, and you want to be respectful to both their ideas and to the person. So, for accountable talk, notice that if you speak with a purpose and provide evidence to your claim, you'll be able to prove your thoughts. You always need evidence to back up what you think. It is the focus of your claim. If you don't have evidence, you probably shouldn't say it. If you disagree, that is totally okay. Focus on explaining your claim using the text. That was Accountable Talk.